Uh, so pretty much now that I have the system under my belt, just working on the communication with the quarterbacks and understanding what they want, because as offense, they can change our routes. I mean, at any time it can change. So I say the communication skills with the quarterbacks and our receivers and making sure everybody on the same page.
Today, Bruce said you guys worked on a lot of shifts and motions and things like that. How much is that involved with the offense? Because I mean, this time last year, obviously, Tom was trying to learn the verbiage of it, you and everybody.
Yeah, so I think it's something new we're working on as a whole. It's I think we just started it today, so I guess it was kind of like a test to make sure we're on our stuff. We've been studying. Everybody's on the same page. So I think kind of we needed it today.
The last time we talked to you, you shared your thoughts on the vaccine. You said you hadn't gotten it yet, but you seemed open to possibly getting it, having conversations with medical professionals. Where are you at right now with that?
Yeah, so we're almost there. You know what I mean? I want to make sure that I don't jeopardize the team, also myself. So still talking to the doctors. We're on it, and I'm just more we talk about it, the more information I find about it, I get more comfortable with it.
Leonard, what's your feeling when you look around up and down this roster? You see all this talent. Is it kind of like if we don't beat ourselves, ain't nobody gonna beat us?
Oh yeah, it was like that last year. Except we didn't get a lot of time with each other. Now we have that 1 year on our belt. We know what we have, and Coach Bruce always says this is a hard team to make. You have Pro Bowlers, All Pro, and some Hall of Famers possibly on the same roster as each other. I don't think that's never been heard of. So that's why you have to come out here and compete every day. Understand when you go home, when we get out of practice, you have to study. Because the MEs, the minor details, that will separate the starters from the non-starters on this team.
We know how much Tom likes to rely on the running backs in the passing game. Can you just talk about your relationship with him and how that's grown in the last year? You guys haven't played together before.
Right, right. So actually, I've been on time when I was with Under Armour, and I first signed with Under Armour, and I guess at the time going on, our relationship just grew and grew, and since he wanted me here, I mean, it went further. You know what I mean? So just having him back there every day, understanding what he wants out of us. You can't find a better guy than that as your quarterback, and even a better person to be around each and every day.
I know he likes his running or his wide receivers very specific on how he wants their routes run and things like that. But what about from a running back standpoint? Like, how particular is he about where you guys are, hand placement, or just kind of like they shave a step or two off of
Yeah.
his route, or like
Uh,
how particular is he off of that?
I mean, he's very, to make the best decision for him, to run our routes a certain way, to make sure we clear certain routes, certain paths for other guys behind us. So it's everything that he wants in a particular way, and we make sure at our best we give it to him to make him feel comfortable and ease back there in the backfield.
We've now gone through playoff Lenny, Lombardi Lenny,
Yeah.
White House Lenny. What other Lennys are in store for you this year?
Uh,
Where's this nickname going to go for this year?
I had Barstool Lenny. I had some people say training camp Lenny, so I don't know. We'll see. It's great being here. I love that name now. Everyone around here calls me that, and I love it.
Not many people put a lot of credence in depth charts in the preseason, right? They got to put them out. That's
Yeah.
pretty much it. Joe Noah's listed as the #1 back. You know this is a competition. Do you even pay attention to that? Or no?
Nah, not at all. Not doing at all.
Does it feel like you guys are 1A and 1B?
Nah, not really. We know what we bring to the table. What's expect. No matter what happens, if anyone else, whatever happens to get hurt, we're not gonna miss a heartbeat or a running back go down because we all taught the same thing. We all have a great coach, Coach T-Mac, who teaches us very well.
I know that you had a lot of reps, earlier on in your career, and you were getting a ton of carries. At this phase in your career, do you feel like you're one of those guys where you need a lot of those carries to get into a rhythm, or are you able to jump in like we saw last year, where it's like you're in the second half and that's really when you're having an impact?
I mean, it just depends on the game plan. That's all. Whatever they give me, I take. And we'll see from there. But other than that, my job is to come out here and compete like I'm doing against the best, making each other better each and every day.
Would you be okay though if it was a similar setup as last year, where you came in the second half
I mean, yeah, it's fine. The younger me, which I wasn't used to that. I've always been a guy my whole life, and I just had to get a better understanding of what was going on.
Len, you had some good O linemen in Jacksonville. What are some of your comments about this offensive front and Wirfs in particular?
Say it again.
You had some good offensive linemen in Jacksonville
Yeah.
that you ran behind, but what are some of your comments about this offensive line and especially Tristan Wirfs?
Like I said, I've always had two great offensive linemen. You know, I had two great centers, Brandon Linder and Jensen. So I've always had the opportunity and was blessed to play behind some great old linemen. And like I say, Tristan, man, he's a freak of nature, man. He does it all. Just blessed just to be a part of him, his team, this team, and also just to watch his growth, you know, from his rookie year now, you know, eventually his time will come.
If he's good this young, Leonard, I mean, what's he going to be like in 3 years?
I say he has potential to be a Hall of Famer, definitely. You see it in him.
Your touchdown run in the Super Bowl kind of put that game away, and Tristan was kicking out for you. I mean, did you know the play call? You guys did it a little differently on that one. Did you know that was going to the house?
I mean, every call we got was kind of packed in the middle. So we just game planned it, halftime adjustments, and like I say, they say, man, next time just bounce it. And we bounced it. Everybody was flushed inside, and Cap Cameron made the great block, and it was open. You know, that's a running back's dream to be untouched.
You mentioned a little bit before younger Lenny. What was it that helped you buy in so that older Lenny could be more comfortable here?
Just know what was at risk, you know, especially coming from my career. And I already had, I guess, a bad reputation coming from Jacksonville, too. You know, so that was the biggest thing, just trying to prove everyone wrong, you know, that I wasn't the guy that they said I was. That was the biggest thing, you know, my character. And just come out and be the best that I can be in what I knew I could be.
You feel like you had a bad reputation in Jacksonville?
I mean, that's what they were saying. I don't feel like I did. You know, I just felt like I just wanted to be a winner, you know, wanted to win games, and it just wasn't happening at the time in Jacksonville.
What do you think the attitude towards you was around the rest of the league? You think that they thought?
I don't know. You know, I mean, that's what the word that Jacksonville had put out on me. So who knows?
Was it hard for you to accept the role here at first?
Yeah, it was difficult. You know, like I said, you gotta understand. I've been number one guy my whole life. You know, LSU, Jacksonville. You know, always been number one. So it was I think it's kind of what I needed too. You know, just to set back and realize, you know, what was at risk for myself.
Did you think the Jacks were trying to blackball you?
I mean, what you think? You see me every day now, you know. So like I said, it's up. Do y'all think it was true at the end of the day? I mean, y'all been around me for almost a year now, and who knows, man?
Does some of that kind of come from being in a running back room where you get a chance to know the guys and you kind of know their stories and you know what they've gone through and what they put in, you know, during the week? And it's like if you have a group of guys that you really bond with and believe in, and you see one of them break off a big run or have a big moment, that you can almost, you know, you can feel really good for them and appreciate their success almost as much as your own. Did you really get to that point?
Yeah, definitely. You know, because like I said, we all go through our own trials and tribulations. You know, and in the running back group, you know, we talk about our problems with each other. And when someone's have a great game, whatever, big run or whatever to help the team out, and it's like in your mind, like, damn, like, I'm happy for him because you know what he was going through or what he's going through, and you know maybe he needed that to uplift a lot of that negative energy off his body.
And do you think that like getting to that place is more about, you know, having a bond with a group of guys in the room?
I said, I mean, because you always need someone to talk about your problems, you know. At the end of the day, especially like us considered as men, we kind of hold everything inside. So I say it's both. I think it's maturity and also having guys around you who understand your problems you go through, and you can talk to them about it.
You feel like you had that in Jacksonville?
Yeah, I mean, we had it in Jacksonville with the players, definitely.
Do people when they see you out, they go, "Hey, Lombardi Lenny, hey, playoff Lenny"? Do they ever call you that?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do, and that's funny. You know, I was in, I think I was pumping my gas, and I went to just sat in my car, and I got out when it was done. It was like, man, you Lombardi Lenny. I'm like, nah, just call me Leonard, man. So, yeah, I always get it around here.